Welcome back here to Walter Johnson Park. It's game 2 of today's doubleheader. The Ravens won the first one 9-2. I'm Stephen Kyler. Here comes the pitch from CeeLo, Carlos Lopez. Lopez on the season. He is a 6.03 ERA with 37 innings pitched and 35 strikeouts. And his first pitch was ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from CeeLo. 2-0 to the second baseman now, number 1, Veneman. Two and 0 the count here now on Veneman. Here comes the pitch. In there, strike 1. The lineup for the Red Devils now. Veneman playing second. Stark batting second, playing left. Shoop playing right field, batting third. Then Roosh batting fourth and playing third base. The pitch. Outside 3-1. And then designated. Then Shepard playing first base is batting fifth. Designated hitter Jaggers is playing sixth. And Mulligan batting seventh, playing shortstop. Here comes the 3-1. Ball 4, and he walked him. Now coming up is Stark playing left field. Then batting eighth will be Nino playing catcher. And then Hendricks batting ninth in center field. And Strower, I'm guessing that's how you say it. Yeah, Strower. Yeah, that'll work. He'll be pitching for the Red Devils here. CeeLo throws it back to first. Not in time. He's safe there. The infield for the Ravens. Carlos Lopez pitching. Unrein catching. Reddy playing first. Schrack playing second. Holton playing short. And Gundelfinger playing third base. The pitch is in there. Strike 1. The outfield for the Ravens. Jack Bell playing center field. Tate Moody moved over to left field. And now playing right field. No, playing right field again is Moody. And then playing left field is Massey. And that pitch is now also in there. Strike 2. Oh, 2 is the count here on Stark. Here comes the pitch. Hit to third. Thrown to second. Thrown to first. Not in time. He's safe on first, but out at second. One down for the Ravens here. Now coming to the bat is, I'm going to guess, Shoop. If it isn't, then my bad. I'll just say Cade for his first name. So Cade, batting average is .274 with 1 home run and 15 RBIs. Tried to already throw him out there first, but playing it safe. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Good pitch there from CeeLo. The Ravens won their first game in today's doubleheader, 9-2. Ricky Hernandez, I think, had a fantastic day pitching, in my opinion. And then oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember his name. Daniel Barham came in the 7th inning and pitched pretty good, in my opinion. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from CeeLo. Upstairs, 1-1. After Cade, it'll be Roosh, followed by Shepard. Here for the Red Devils, the pitch there. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Thought about throwing it to second, but decided not to, and was safe at second. 1-2 now the count here, though, on Shoop, or, yeah, Shoop. I'll just try to say that. If it's wrong, I apologize. I'm only a student. Anyway, 1-2 the count. Here comes the pitch. That's a good hit there right into right field. And that's a single there. And he holds the runner at third. And now the runner at first. With 1 out. Good speed there though from Stark, and now Roosh getting ready to bat, the second baseman. We're glad you could join us here today at Walter Johnson Park, the site of our doubleheader today. Here comes the pitch. Went right through the glove there, and that's an RBI single for Roosh. Now the Red Devils take the lead in the second game, 1-0. Now coming up is Shepard. Following him will be Jaggers, the designated hitter, then Mulligan playing shortstop. Here comes the pitch. Showing bunt. Pulled back in time, ball 1. Want to know the count here on Shepard with 1 out and 2 runners on base, 1 in scoring position on second, and 1 run on the board for the Red Devils. Here comes the 1-0. Upstairs, 2-0. I don't know how tall you think CeeLo is on the mound, even if he's like 6'7". You think it like adds like a foot or two? You think? 3-0 now the count here on Shepard. Here comes the 3-0. Strike 1 called. Two runners on base, 1 in scoring position, 3-1 the count with 1 out. CeeLo throws his pitch. That's it, high up. Ryan is hustling there, but goes foul into the away bullpen. 3-2 now the count here with 1 out. Here comes the 3-2. That's a ball 4, and he walked there. Now the bases are loaded for Jaggers. Here comes the pitch. Just a bit downstairs, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 from CeeLo. Make that 2-0. Now they're going to have a quick timeout here. Let's take it with them. We'll be right back. Back here at that quick timeout there, called by the head coach. I think that was the head coach, probably. Yeah. Where'd it go? It wasn't a head coach. No. Okay. That pitch is just downstairs, just a little bit. Ball 3. Here comes the 3-0. Strike 1. Three and 1 now the count here Here comes the 3-1. Make that strike 2. And Jaggers thought it was ball 4. Full count here now. Here comes the full pitch. That one's hit. And it is right on the line there, fair. That drives in 2 runs. Make that 3. Let's see if he gets there. And he gets there. Make that 3. That's an RBI double for Shepard. Or no, not Shepard, Jaggers. And now Mulligan is getting ready to bat here. Great way to start the second game there from the Red Devils. Up to 4-0 there now the score. An impressive 1-out RBI double there from Daggers, yeah. Or Jaggers, I should say. Mulligan. Here comes the pitch to him. It's hit to third. Thrown to first. No, they got him. Safe at second there, but caught in a little game of chase, and on that one now it's out number 2. Now batting will be number 16, Nino. Yes, I think I'm saying that right. Yeah, it's probably Nino. Nino on the season. Batting average is .224 with no home runs and 11 RBIs. And that was a dead ball. Good start for him now. I think I should say it probably. I have no idea. Anyway, there's still 2 outs here for the Ravens. Now batting is Hendricks. Showed bunt. There to make the grab is CeeLo. Throws him out at first. That's the end of the top of the first. We now go to the bottom where the Red Devils take a nice lead, 4-0. Stick around. We'll be right back. We're now in the bottom of the first here where the Red Devils had a nice lead there in the top. 4-0 now the score. I'm Stephen Kyler here. Coming up the bat now will be Schrack Attack, Carson Schrack. And pitching for the Red Devils is number 2, No Strohr. I think I said that right. If I did not, I apologize again. His ERA is 5.79. And here comes his first pitch of the day. And it's in there, strike 1. He has 32.2 innings pitched with 24 strikeouts. And now he has an 0-1 count on Carson Schrack. Here comes the 0-1. Down low, ball 1. One on 1 the count. Now here comes the 1-1. Nice hard hit, but foul. Ooh, I heard a thud. Sounded like I hit someone's vehicle. But they got good insurance. 1-2 now the count on Schrack. Here comes the pitch. Down low, 2-2. 2-2 the count now. Here comes the pitch. That one's hit foul. The lineup here for the Red Ravens now. Schrack batting first, playing second. Bell batting second, playing center. Holton batting third, playing shortstop. Then Gundelfinger batting fourth, playing third base. I'll tell you the others right after this pitch. Here it comes. That one's also hit foul. And then now Moody batting fifth, playing right field. Platt, designated hitter, batting sixth. Seventh, playing the catcher is Unrein. And 2-2 is the count here on Carson Schrack. Here comes the pitch. That's a good hit there. Is it fair or foul? It is foul. And after Unrein, the batting seventh there, now batting eighth will be number 5, the first baseman Ryan Reddy. Then batting last is the left fielder Massey. Here comes the pitch. And the dirt, ball 3. The infield here for the Red Devils now. Pitching is Strohr. Catching is Nino. First base is Shepard. Second base is Veneman. Fifth base is Roosh. And then batting in shortstop is Mulligan, as that pitch was hit foul. Mulligan originally wears number 28, but today wears number 11. 3-2 is now the count here on Schrack Attack. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He got him there on that one. Good pitch there from No. I think that's how you say it. If it isn't, I have no idea. Anyway, here comes Jack Bell. Here comes the pitch. Just a bit outside, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 is now the count here. Here comes the pitch. Just a bit downstairs there, ball 3. 3-0 now the count here on Jack Bell. Here comes the 3-0. Make that a 4-0, and he walked him. Here comes Mason Holton. Finger followed by Moody. And now Bell on first. 1 out here, Holton. Here comes the pitch to him. And the dirt, ball 1. And Bell runs to second, and he steals second base. There's another stolen base there for Jack Bell. On Saturday, the 22nd, the Red Raven men's baseball team will travel to Allen County to play against the Red Devils. And then also on Saturday, the softball team will be at home playing against Cloud. I can't wait for that game because you'll be hearing me talk about it. And that's kind of now 1-1 on Mason Holton here. They're going to take a little time out here, and we'll keep you here for right now. That way you can keep you informed on who's going to be batting next after that, and possibly see what'll happen here. It looks like the head coach, I'm guessing that's a head coach or not, but I'm not quite sure, but it looks like he's talking it over with the pitcher and catcher to see what game plan they're going to come up with, and it looks like they got a solution. And now we're back to playing. Did he just switch hands? Here comes the pitch. Ball 2. I have no idea. It looked like he switched hands or something. I don't know. Either that or I'm possibly going blind. I have no idea. Probably the going blind part. That just comes with old age. 2-1 the count here. Here comes the 2-1. Foul tipped into the glove there. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out here on Holton. And he has Bell on second in scoring position. Here comes the pitch. That's a good hit up the gap there. And he's going to send Bell. Bell's running home. And that's an RBI single for Mason Holton. Good speed there as well from Jack Bell. Now coming up to bat is Gundelfinger, playing third base. The outfield for the Red Devils, Stark playing left, Shoup playing right field, and then Hendricks playing center field. Now the Ravens have 1 run on the board here, decreasing the Red Devils' lead 4-1. Here comes the pitch. Good hit to the second baseman. He bobbled it though. Man, that looked close from here, but they called him out there at first, so that's out number 1 there for the. Oh, they called him safe? My bad, ladies and gentlemen. They did call him safe, so there's still 1 out there. Now 2 runners on base due to that error by the second baseman. Udi now batting. He now has 2 runners on base. Here comes the pitch. That's in there, strike 1. On 1 the count here with 1 out. Runners on both first and second. Here comes the pitch. That's a good hit, but foul. On 2 now the count here on Gundelfinger with 1 out, 2 runners on base, 1 of them in scoring position on second base. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Now coming at the bat is Platt, designated hitter. Here comes the pitch. hit hard, but foul. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Upstairs and on the outside. Ball 1. 1-1 the count here now on Platt. After him, it'll be Unrein, followed by Reddy. Here comes the 1-1 to Quentin Platt. It's hit up. And right field is there to make the grab for out number 3. Now go to the bottom, or the top of the second, where the Ravens get on the board. But the Red Devils still lead 4-1. We'll be right back. We're now in the top of the second inning here. The Red Ravens get on the board, but the Red Devils still lead 4-1 here at Walter Johnson Park. I'm Stephen Kyler here. Glad you could join us here on our YouTube channel, 98.1 KUSN. As that pitch is hit to second baseman, thrown to first. Make the play, out number 1. Now back up to bat is number 14, Stark. CeeLo now has 1 out here for the Red Ravens. Here comes the pitch. Want to know now the count here on Stark. Here comes the pitch. That one's hit hard, but foul. One and one now the count here with 1 out. That pitch is in there, strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Onside high up. Right fielder, Tate Moody there to make the grab, out number 2. Now coming back up to bat is Shoop. Here comes the pitch. Want to know now the count here on Shoop. Here comes the pitch. was a little too checky on that one. Strike one. Here comes the 1-1 from CeeLo. In the dirt, ball 2. Two and one the count here now, with 2 outs. Here comes the 2-1. Make that 3-1 now. Here comes the pitch. Hit foul. Count is full now. This pitch either extends to the top or goes to the bottom. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. We go to the bottom of the second now. Here at Walker Johnson Park, the Red Devils still lead the Red Ravens 4-1. Stick around. We'll be right back. No sleep till Brooklyn or here, Coffeyville, Kansas. For the Red Ravens, I'm Stephen Kyler here. We're now in the bottom of the second with the Red Devils still lead 4-1. Here comes the pitch. Down low, ball 1-2. Drake Unrein. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1. One and one, here comes the pitch. In there, strike 2. One and two, now the count here on Unrein. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on that one. Now with 1 out, here comes Ryan Reddy. Here comes the pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. Want to know the count here on Ryan Reddy with 1 out. Here comes the 1-0. That's a good hit there. And it drops right in the gap there. That's an That's a single from Ryan Reddy. Now batting is number 1, Tyler Massey. Tyler Massey on the season, his batting average is .276 with 1 home run and 17 RBIs. Here comes the pitch. Pulled back in time from the bunt. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Inside. Ball 2. To another count here on Massey. Here comes the pitch. Inside, got the inside corner though. Strike 1. 2-1 now the count. With a run out and Ryan Reddy on first. Here comes the 2-1 pitch to Tyler Massey. Hit to the shortstop. Tag there. And that's out. The double play there. We now go to the 3rd inning. The Red Devils still lead 4-1, so stick around. You don't want to miss it. You'll be right back. Back here once again from Walter Johnson Park here. Red Ravens trailed the Red Devils 4-1 in part 2 today's doubleheader. They won the first game 9-2. Ricky Hernandez pitched that one as well as Daniel Barham. I think I said that right the first time. Barham. That pitch from CeeLo was in there, strike 1. On 1 the count here. Here comes the 0-1. Bit outside there, ball 1. To number 4, Roosh. Carlos, here comes the 1-1. That's in there, strike 2. That was a beautiful pitch. 1-2 the count now on Roosh. Here comes the 1-2 from Carlos Lopez. A weird hit there to third. Throws it to first. Make the play for out number 1. Now coming back up to bat is Shepard. Another one out now here for the Ravens. Here comes the pitch. Pitch is hit up, but foul. On one now, the count here on Shepard. Swing and a miss, strike two. Here comes the 0-2 to Shepard. Foul there. Oh, and 2 remains to count here. Here comes the 0-2. Ball 1 is the call. One and 2 now the count here on CeeLo, or for CeeLo. The 1-2 count is on Shepard. Here comes the 1-2. That one's hit foul. One and 2 now remains the count. Here comes the 1-2. Just a bit upstairs, ball 2. Count is now 2 and 2 with 1 out for Shepard. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That one's hit. And it goes over the head of left field. Throws at the third. That's a triple there for Shepard there. That's a good hit there. Now coming back up to bat is Jaggers. Here comes the pitch. That one went foul there behind the Red Devils dugout. 0-1 now the count. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit down low. 1-0, or 1-1, I should say. One ball, 1 strike with 1 out. A runner on third, just 90 feet away from increasing the lead. 2-1 now the count. Here comes the 2-1. That's a stolen base there. And a wild pitch. And an extra run for the Red Devils. 5-1 now the score. Here comes the 3-1. Fouled it there. Now the count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Here comes the full pitch. Ball 4, and he walked him. Coming back up to bat is Mulligan. A pitch is hit high up. There to make the grab for out number 2 is the second baseman, Schrack. Now coming up to bat is Nino. Here comes the pitch. That's in there, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Thrown to second, and there to make the play out number 3. We now go to the bottom of the 3rd, where the Ravens trail 5-1. Stick around, we'll be right back. We're down the bottom of the 3rd here. The Ravens trail 5-1. I'm Steven Kyler here. Here comes the pitch. Hit foul. Good catch there from the coach over there. That's now the count is 0-1. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Just a bit outside, 2-1. That pitch is hit high, but foul. Two and two the count here now. Here comes the pitch. Strike 3, and he's out. Now batting is Jack Bell. Want to know the count here now with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is hit to the right fielder. There to make the grab though, out number 2. Now coming up to bat is Mason Holton. Here comes the pitch. Down low, ball 1. One oh's the count here with 2 outs. Here comes the 1-0. Make that strike 1. 1-1 now the count. Here comes the 1-1. That's in there, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Red Devils had a nice first inning there with 4 runs, and then they had a good top of the 3rd with 1 run. Here comes the pitch. Down's hit to the first baseman. Hit bobbled but recovered. And he's safe. Good hustle there from Mason Holton. Now looks like the coach is going to go over there and talk to the umpire and see and tell him, probably plead his case. So let's take a little time out here. We'll be right back. And after the Coach from Allen went over to talk to the ump about debating whether or not he was safe or out, the ruling on the field is now safe. Gundelfinger now in the batter's box with 2 outs and a runner on first. Here comes the pitch. That's a good hit there, and it's in between the first and second base gap. Mason Holton made it all the way from first to third. Good speed there from Holton. Good hit there from Gundelfinger. Now batting will be Moody. One runner 90 feet away from home, and then the other runner on first. Moody at the batter's box. Here comes the pitch. Good hit there, but foul. Moody has the 0-1 count here with runners on opposite bases. One just 90 feet away from home. Here comes the pitch. Another good hit there, but foul. Oh, and 2 now the count here with 2 outs. Runners are still on opposite sides, still on opposite bases. Here comes the pitch. That's a good hit there as well, but foul. Just barely goes foul. Impressive hit there. If it would have if the wind wouldn't have picked it up just a little bit, it probably would have stayed fair, but I don't know. Moody remains with the count 0-2 with 2 outs. Runners on opposite bases. Here comes the pitch. Just a bit inside. Ball 1. The runner advances to second. Now both runners are in scoring position. On second and third, 190 feet away from home. 1-2 is the count with 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Strike 3 called. And now we go to the 4th, where the Ravens still trail the Red Devils 5-1. So we hope you stick around, because I am. We'll be right back. Welcome back here. We're now in the 4th inning. Here comes the pitch there to Manny, but foul. 0-1 now the count. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Down low, 1-1 to Hendricks. One the count here. Here comes the pitch. Down low, 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Two and 2 the count here. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good hit there. Bell underneath it, makes the grab. Out number 1. Here comes the pitch. Just a bit outside, ball 1. One another count here now with 1 out. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Make that 2-0. On Veneman. Just a bit inside there, 3-0 now. Here comes the 3-0. In there, strike 1. Ball 4, and he walked. Now batting back to the top of the lineup is number 14, Stark. Try to get him out there first, but not in time. He's safe. Here comes the pitch. Just a bit inside there, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Strike 1. One and 1 the count here with 1 out and a runner on first. Try to throw him back to first. Safe. The count remains 1 and 1. Out of ball thrown from the bullpen over into the field. But now we're good. 1 and 1 remains the count. Here comes the pitch. That's in there. Strike 2. One and 2 now the count here. With 1 out. And a runner on first. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. 2 and 2 now the count, and the runner advanced to second base. Five to 1 still your score here in the 4th inning here, Walter Johnson Park, home with the Red Ravens. Here comes the pitch. That one's hit high up. Runner tags at second. Left field's there to make the grab for out number 2. And runner tagged and made it to third. Now he's 90 feet away from getting the Red Devils another run. But then again, he also has 2 outs as well. And that batting will be number 12, Shoop. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Another ball from the bullpen, thrown out into the game field, but recovered and thrown back into the bullpen. Here comes the 0-1. In there, strike 2. This pitch either extends the top of the inning or goes to the bottom of the inning. Let's find out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch with 2 outs. Ball 1. One and 2 now the count with 2 outs and a runner on third. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from CeeLo. 2-2 the count. Good block there from Unrein. Count is now even, 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. A runner on third. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled it. Two and two remains to count here with 2 outs. In the top of the inning, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit high up, but foul right behind us. The count remains 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner on third. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We now go to the bottom of the inning where the Red Devils still lead 5-1, so stick around. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back. Now, at the bottom of the inning here, the Red Ravens trail 5-1. Batting now was number 14, Quentin Platt, the designated hitter. After him, it'll be Unrein, followed by Reddy. Here comes the pitch. Down low, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 in the dirt. Make that 3-1. Three and 1 the count. Here comes the 3-1. In there, strike 2. Count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is hit very nicely right into the gap there. That's an outfield single for Quentin Platt. Now batting is the catcher, Drake Unrein. The runner now on first, Drake Unrein getting ready to bat. Here comes the pitch. That's in there, strike 1. Just finds the inside corner. Here comes the pitch. In the dirt, ball 1. That's a wild pitch there. And Quentin advances to second. Now Quentin's in scoring position. And Unrein has a 1-1 count. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Drake Unrein. Fouled off there and hit the catcher in the face. Luckily, they had those helmets on their face. Otherwise, he would have either had an A, black eye, B, broken nose, or C, missing tooth, or possibly even like blood everywhere. But who knows? 1-2 is the count here for Unrein with a runner in scoring position on second base. Here comes the pitch. Wasn't too checky on that swing. Two and 2 now the count here for Drake Unrein. Quentin Platt still in scoring position on second base. Here comes the pitch. Nice hit, but it goes foul. Count remains 2 and 2. Ryan Reddy waiting on deck. And after him, it'll be Massey. Here comes the 2-2, I should say. Ball 3. Count is full now for Unrein. Here comes the full count pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down for the Red Ravens here at this at bat. Now Ryan Reddy getting ready to bat. Here comes the pitch. Nice hit there. It's going back a ways, but the left fielder's there to make the grab. Out number 2. Here comes Tyler Massey. Here comes the pitch. That's in there, strike 1 to Massey. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. Ball 1. Good stop there from Nino. One the count here with 2 outs. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit inside there, 2. Here comes the 2-1. Dead ball there. Now 2 runners on base for Schrack attack. Carson Schrack. Here comes the pitch. That's in there, strike 1. Comes the 0-1. High grounder there. Recovered by the second baseman. There to make the grab. Out number 3. We now go to the 5th inning. The Red Devils still lead 5-1 here, but anything can happen. So I'd suggest you stick around. We'll be right back. now here in the 5th inning here, Walter Johnson Park. A pitching change has been summoned by the Red Ravens here. Celo's day comes to an end, and Alex Oliver comes up to the mound. Number 43. His ERA this season is 10.50 with 12 innings pitched and 16 strikeouts. Let's see what he can do to the Red Devils. That pitch is in there, strike one. I feel like if you're pitching, you just come into the game and you first pitch is a strike, I feel like your day could go pretty well, or who knows, it could backfire. Who knows, really? The pitch, that one's hit, and it's going, and it's fair. And he's going to third, and that's a triple there. See, I think I just jinxed myself there on that one. Oh, shucks. Now coming up to bat is Shepard. After that nice triple from Roosh. Here comes the pitch. Just a bit outside, ball one. Want to know the count here on Oliver. Not Oliver. He's pitching, I should say. Shepard. That pitch, though, is in to Shepard. Strike one. One the count here on Shepard with a runner on third. The pitch. Just a bit upstairs, ball two. Two on the count here. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and miss, strike two, but good block there from Drake Underine. A little slow though to get up, but looks like he's okay. Two and two now the count here for Shepard. Make that 3-2. Here comes the full pitch. That pitch is hit high, but foul. Ball four, he walked in. That's also a wild pitch, and that increases their lead 6-1. Now the lead for the Red Devils is increased to 5. So they now lead 6-1 here at the Walter Johnson Park. Here comes the pitch to Jaggers, and that's in there for strike one. Here comes the pitch. Hit high, but goes foul. 0-2 is now the count here for Jaggers. Just a bit outside there, ball one. 1-2 the count here with a runner on first. Try to throw him out there first, but stayed on the bag there. Count remains 1-2. Try to get him out there at first again, but not in time. He was safe. Count still remains 1 ball, 2 strikes for Oliver. The pitch just a bit inside. Advanced to second there. Thought about going to third, but not to. 2-2 now the count. Just a bit downstairs. 3-2. Ball 4 and he walked. Now coming up to bat is number 11, Mulligan. Now we're going to have a timeout here. So let's take him with him. We'll be right back. Back here after that timeout taken. Here comes the pitch. Showed bunt there, pulled back in time for ball 1, and also was a wild pitch. Both runners advanced in scoring position on second and third. One other count here. Here comes the pitch. Foul ball there. One and one now the count. Here comes the pitch. Just a bit outside. 2-1. Now the count. Hit the umpire there. And it was a dead ball. And the umpire looks a little, the home plate umpire looks a little shook up, so I wonder what's going to happen now. It looks like they're going to possibly change. I don't know, they might change pitchers or they might not. I have no idea. So let's just take a time out here, regroup, maybe get something to snack on or to drink. We'll be right back. So Welcome back. Here we have a pitching change now. Kean Crawford pitching number 31. ERA of 16.88 with 2.2 innings pitched and 5 strikeouts. Make that strike one now for him. Just a bit outside there, ball one. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard, but flew foul. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit outside there, ball one. Here comes the 1-1. That one's hit hard, but foul. 1-2 now the count here with 2 outs. And runners on first and second. And 7-1 the score. Here comes the pitch. Just a bit inside there, ball 2. The even count here, 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. That one's hit. He's underneath it to make play, but he dropped it. He dropped it. 8-1 now the score. Stark back up to bat here. Here comes the pitch. It's in there, strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Oh, 0-2 the count now with 2 outs and 2 runners on base. The pitch hit foul. Count remains 0-2 with 2 runners on base, both in scoring position. The pitch hit up, but foul. Here comes the 0-2. Hit up in the infield. Got Unrein's there. Make that Gundelfinger, and he's there to make the grab for out number 3. We now go to the bottom of the inning, where the Red Devils now lead 8-1. So stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to Waterstones Park. We're now in the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the pitch. That's strike 1 to Jack Bell. The Red Devils now have a fair lead against the Red Ravens here, 8-1. And now Jack Bell with the 0-1 count. Here it comes. Just a bit down low, ball 1. One and 1. Here comes the pitch. Upstairs. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike with no outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the 2-1. Hit high up. First baseman going over there to try to make the play, but it is a no-go. It went foul. 2-2 now the count. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit foul. Count now remains 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. Hard hit, but foul. Count remains 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Another hard hit, but foul. Here comes the pitch. Nice hit the opposite direction, but foul. Here comes the 2-2. That one's hit high up into. And what a play there from the second baseman, out number 1. Hustling and bustling there. Here comes Mason Holton. One out now for the Ravens. Mason Holton batting. Here comes the pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. Want to know now the count here on Holton. Here comes the pitch. In there, strike 1. Here comes the 1-1. Nice hit there, but foul. One and 2 the count now. Here comes the pitch. Hit to the second baseman. Makes the grab. Throws it to first. Makes the play. Out number 2. Here comes Gundelfinger. The pitch. Just a bit outside there, ball 1. Swing and miss there on that one, strike 1. 2 outs here now for the Ravens in the bottom of the 5th. With the count of 1-1, here comes the pitch. Outside, make that 2-1. With 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is hit high up, but foul. Two and two now the count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We now go to the 6th inning. The Red Devils lead 8-1. Stick around. Anything can happen. We'll be right back. Back here to Walter Johnson Park here. We're now in the top of the 6th where the Red Devils have a nice lead against your Red Ravens here, 8-1. I'm Stephen Cowley here. Here comes the pitch. Hit to Schrack, thrown to Reddy. Makes the play for out number 1. Crawford still pitching here for the Ravens. And Strohr, I think I said that right. Yeah, I probably said that right. I hope I did. Anyway. Strohr still pitching for the Red Devils here. The pitch there from Crawford is there. Strike 1. Crawford throws his pitch. Hit foul. Make that 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Two down now. And now batting will be Shepard. Here comes the pitch. That's hit up. Bell is underneath that to make the play, possibly. Yep, he is there. Make that out number 3. A 1-2-3 there now. We go to the bottom of the inning. The Red Devils still lead 8-1. So stick around. Anything can happen. We'll be right back. Welcome back here. We're now in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch. Ball 1. Want to know the pitch count here? Here comes the pitch. It's in there, strike 1. Here comes the pitch. Just a bit outside there on that one. Pitching actually now for the Red Devils is number 27. Jack Neal. His ERA is 6.06 with 16.1 innings pitched and 17 strikeouts. Here comes the pitch. Just a bit inside there, 3-1. The count here now on Moody. Here comes the pitch. That's it. To the third baseman. Thrown to first. Almost did the splits there, but still maintaining his foot on the bag for out number 1. Man, that looked like it hurt. Now I'm all the way up here. Man, good play there from the first baseman. But now batting is Platt. The pitch. In there, strike 1. On 1 the count here with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Hit foul down the third base line. 0-2. Just a bit down low. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Make that 2-2. Foul ball on that one. 3-2, I should say. Full count here with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs now. And coming up to bat now is Drake Unrein. Pitch is in there, strike 1. 1-1 now the count. One remains to count here with 2 outs. On Ryan batting, just a bit upstairs there, 2-1. The pitch is hit up the gap, and it is bounces off the shortstop's glove, and that's a single. Here comes Ryan Reddy. On 1 now the count here for Ryan Reddy. Strike 2. On to the count here on Reddy. On Ryan on first. Here comes the pitch. That's fair. Reddy runs the first. He's there. An infield single for Ryan Reddy. Massey. Oh, nope, it is now Harrison Smith back up to bat now. Here comes the pitch. Down low, ball 1. Want to know now the count here on Smith with 2 runners on base, 1 in scoring position. Just a bit inside there. Now the catcher and the pitcher, they're going to have a little discussion out there on the mound. See what they can work something out here. So let's take a quick little timeout. We'll be right back. upstairs on that pitch there, 3-0. Oh, he thought it was ball 4, but it called strike 2. I mean, yeah, strike. But no. Yeah, 1. See, math class drains, math class hurts my brain, and then all those other numbers, and then the simple numbers just go all 3-1 now the count here with 2 outs, 2 runners on base. Now it's ball 4 and he walked. Bases are now loaded for the Schrack attack. Carson Schrack. That pitch is in there too, Schrack. Strike 1. Ball 1. One and 1 the count here. On Schrack. Here comes the pitch. Ball 2. Two, 1 the count here with bases loaded. Here comes the pitch. Ball 3. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4 and he walked. Walked in a run there. Here comes Jack Bell. Ball 1 to Jack Bell. Almost would have been a dead ball there, but ball 2. It's a wild pitch there. Ryan Reddy advances home, and he's safe. Wild pitch there. 3-0 also the count here for Jack Bell. And the Ravens now trail 8-3. I think it says 8, or is that 9? 8, yeah. See, I can't count today. Math, they're just not my strong suit. Here comes the 3-0. Ball 4 and he walked. Bases are loaded now for Mason Holton. 2 outs here. Mason Holton getting ready to bat. The pitch. Just a bit upstairs. Ball 1. The count is 1-0 on Mason Holton. The bases are still loaded. The current temperature right now here in Coffeyville, Kansas, as the sun is getting ready to come down. Right now it is 73. It feels like 73. The low tonight is supposed to be 43. Right now the wind has died down a bit to 12 miles an hour as that pitch is balled. 2. The count here on Holton. The pitch. That's in there, strike 1. Dead ball there, and he walked in a run. Make it now 8-4. Now it looks like the coach is going to come out and have a visit. And let's see if he brings in a new pitcher. It looks like he will, so we're going to take a little time out here. You guys can get yourself something to drink or eat, whatever it is you guys do, and we'll be right back. pitcher here for the Red Devils, it is number 32, Braden Thompson. His ERA this season is 4.60, 15.2 innings pitched, and 18 strikeouts. Here comes the pitch. That's in there, strike one. The Ravens now have gained a little momentum here after bringing in those 3 extra runs. Again, now 8-4. The Red Devils still lead. Here comes the pitch. Just a bit upstairs, ball one. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. After Gundelfinger, it'll be Tate Moody, followed by Platt. If he keeps it alive in the count 1-2, with 2 outs and bases loaded, here comes the pitch. Just a bit down low, ball two. 2-2 the count here. Bases loaded. Gundelfinger. Here comes the pitch. Hard hit, but foul. Two and two remains the count here. The pitch. That's it to the first baseman there. Picked up and tagged on first. That now ends the 6th inning. We now go to the 7th, where the Ravens pick up a few extra runs there, but the Red Devils still lead 8-4. Stick around. Anything can happen. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to Walter Johnson Park as we now start the 7th inning here. The Ravens gained 3 extra runs there in that bottom of the 6th. Again, now 8-4. I'm Stephen Kelly here. That pitch is thrown, strike one. Ball one now there. 1-1 the count here for the batter, number 20, Jaggers. The pitch. Foul. That hit Drake. It looks like he'll be okay there for a second. 1-2 the count now here for Jaggers. The pitch. Just a bit upstairs there, ball two. 2-2 the count. Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Now batting is Mulligan. Here comes the pitch. That's in there, strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Make that 0-2. If you want to hear more of me, tune in this Saturday on the 22nd when the Red Ravens softball team plays against Cloud County Community College at home. Games start at 2 and 4, so I suggest you tune in at those times because they're going to be great games from both sides. Side of the pitch, there's a swing and a miss, strike three. 2 down now here for the Ravens. Now coming back up to bat is Nino. Here comes the pitch. Just a bit outside there, ball one. Want to know? Here comes the pitch. Not make that 2-0. After Nino, it'll be Hendricks. The pitch there. Hit foul. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Hit up, but foul. 2-2 now the count here. Here comes the pitch. Strike three. And now we go to the bottom of the 7th, where the Ravens still trail 8-4. But a great pitching effort there from Kean Crawford. We'll be right back. We're back here to Walter Johnson Park here at the bottom of the 7th. The Ravens still trail 8-4 to the Red Devils of Allen County. I'm Stephen Kyler here. Glad you could join us here on this nice Thursday afternoon. That the game 1 of today's doubleheader was in the books when the Ravens won that game 9-2. And now the Ravens That pitch is in there too. Tate Moody, strike one. After Moody, it'll be Platt, followed by Unrein. Then possibly followed by Reddy. Here comes the pitch. In the dirt, ball one. Here comes the 1-1. High grounder. And it goes through the second baseman's glove, and that's a single for Tate Moody. Coming up now is Quentin Platt. Let's see what he can do at bat. Here comes the pitch. Nice hit, but foul. Moody on first. The pitch. Good hit there to the first baseman. It stayed fair. But out at first, but he advances him to second in scoring position. Here comes the catcher, Drake Unrein. One out now, the runner on second. The pitch to Unrein is upstairs, ball one. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Drake Unrein. That's in there, strike one. 1-1 is the count now with one out, a runner in scoring position on second base. Here comes that 1-1 pitch. That's in there, strike two. One ball, two strikes with one out. A runner in scoring position on second. Here comes the pitch. Strike three. Called it late there, but called strike three nonetheless. Here comes Ryan Reddy. Ryan Reddy at the plate. Tate Moody still on second base in scoring position. Here comes the pitch. Good hit, but foul up to the net. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two. This pitch here either extends or ends the seventh inning. Let's find out on this 0-2 pitch. Here comes the 0-2. Ball one. On deck is Harrison Smith. Then after him it'll be Schrack attack. Carson Schrack. Here comes the 1-2. Nice hard hit, but foul. One and two remains to count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He got him. We now go to the 8th inning. The Red Devils lead the Red Ravens 8-4. Anything can happen, though, in these last 2 innings, so I'd suggest you stick around, and we'll be right back. That pitch thrown to first. There is in time for out number 1 as we enter the 8th inning here at Walter Johnson Park. Our sun is deciding to head on down at around Montgomery County. I'm Stephen Kyler here. We're glad you could join us here on this Thursday afternoon and evening. Here comes the pitch there. That pitch is hit foul down the left field line. Keen Crawford still pitching, doing a nice job here so far. Here comes the pitch. In there, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Crawford. Hit to Crawford, thrown to first, is in time. Out number 2, but good. And I will say this though, number 1 has some very good hustle there. Really fast. Now batting is Stark. Here comes the pitch. Just a bit down low, ball 1. Pitch. Hit. Good catch there from Jack Bell, making a sliding play to end the top of the inning. We now go to the bottom of the 8th, where I just said, ladies and gentlemen, anything can happen. So I suggest you stick around to find out. We'll be right back. know what it is exactly, ladies and gentlemen. This is Red Ribbon Baseball here on our YouTube channel, 98.1 KUSN, Coffeyville Community College. And I'm Stephen Collars. That pitch was hit foul from Harry Smith. The Ravens trail the Red Devils 8-4. The pitch again was hit foul from Harry. After Smith, it'll be back to the top of the lineup with Shrek Attack, followed by Bell, then Holton. On 2 is the count here on Harry Smith. Here comes the pitch. Upstairs, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Here comes Shrek Attack. Ball 1. That pitcher's hit foul. One on 1 the count here with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Two and 1. That pitch is hit high up into left field, I should say, and it's fair. Good hit from Carson Schrack, and that's a double. Here comes Jack Bell. Jack Bell has a runner on second in scoring position. Here comes the pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. In there, strike 1. After Bell, it'll be Holton, followed by Gundelfinger, possibly followed by Moody. Here comes the 1-1. In there, strike 2. One and 2 the count here on Bell with 1 out and a runner in scoring position on second. Here comes the pitch. Just a bit outside, ball 2. Two and 2 now is the count here with a runner on second base in scoring position. Also with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. That's hit to the shortstop, and it's a short hit. And you have Bell running fast. And he's there to make the play, and he's safe. Runners on opposite corners now. 1 now, just 90 feet away from giving the Red Ravens another run. Good speed there from Jack Bell. And now here comes Mason Holton. Here comes the pitch. That's in there, strike one. On one the count here with one out. Runners on opposite corners. Here comes the pitch. That's in there, strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high up, it was a grounder. Out at first, but safe at second and at home. That's an RBI single. The Ravens now trail only 8-5 here at Walter Johnson Park. I am Stephen Kyler here, still flapping my gums about this impressive doubleheader today from the Red Ravens and the Allen County Red Devils. On the 22nd of Saturday, the Red Raven men's baseball team travels to Allen County as that pitch is hit right on the pitcher, and he makes it safe to first. Good hit there from Gundelfinger. And now here comes Tate Moody. Here comes now the head coach is going to come out there to discuss to see if his pitcher Braden Thompson is okay. They have some pitchers over there warming up in the bullpen. I don't know if he's going to call one over or if he's going to keep Braden in for right now. Looks like he's going to keep him in for right now. Now runners on opposite corners again with two outs though. It's now 8-5, Red Raven lead. Or I should say trail. I keep saying the other numbers in it. See, Matt, I told you guys, like, yeah, exactly. That's how I feel sometimes. I just feel like I'm just talking like those teachers on Charlie Brown. Wah, 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 wah. Here comes the pitch. Outside, ball one. Yeah, another time here called by the head coach for Allen County. It looks like they're going to bring in a new pitcher. And I think they're going to bring in a new one, possibly. Yeah, I think they are. So we're going to take a possible timeout here. Yep, we're going to definitely take one. So I told you, ladies and gentlemen, anything can happen. So I suggest you stick around to find out more right after this. False advertisement there, ladies and gentlemen. There was no pitching change. Just had a little discussion there with the coach. It looks like it's all settled. The pitch, though, is down low in the dirt. Ball two. After the Red Devils led for the most part of the game, 8-1, the Red Ravens came back in the 6th and the bottom of the 8th inning. As that pitch is outside, 3-0. This could possibly be a big underdog story for the Red Ravens here in the second game, or in their case, a big underbird. I don't know if there's such thing as that, but anyway, that pitch is ball four, and he walked him. Bases are now loaded for Quentin Platt. Quentin Platt, let's see if he can be dangerous this at bat. It looks like we're gonna have another time out here, and it looks like we're gonna possibly have a new pitcher here today. So now we're gonna definitely take a pitching change timeout, and we'll be right back. new pitcher here for the Red Devils, Jack Bland, number 8. His ERA this season is 2.70 with 26.2 innings pitched and 23 strikeouts. Impressive resume, I should say. The pitch. That's a good hit there in the gap, and it's a fair hit. 2 runners will advance home. And that's an RBI single. And now the game is getting very good up here in Montgomery County, ladies and gentlemen. 8-7 now the score here. The Ravens oh my goodness, good hit there. No, me and my arms would have been shaking after that hit. I'd been like, ooh. Now Unrein awaits the pitch. Here it comes. Down low, ball 1. Following after Unrein, it'll be Ryan Reddy. And after him, it'll be Harry Smith. You can hear the dugout down there, ladies and gentlemen. They are hyped up, and so am I, man. This is getting to be a really good game here at the pitch. Ball 2. They call a balk? Or is it a warning for a balk? Oh, for the dugout. For the Red Devils? I wonder what they did. Threw up a middle finger or something? I don't know. But anyway, I digress. The count remains 2-0 here, with 2 outs and 2 runners on base. Here comes the 2-0. That's a hard hit, but foul. Here comes the 2-1 pitch to Unrein. Let's see if he can get himself a line drive. The pitch. Make that a foul. 2-2 now the count. With 2 outs and 2 runners on base. This is going to be a very close game here in Montgomery County, here in Coffeyville, Kansas, here at Walter Johnson Park. And I am loving every minute of it. But if you want to hear more of me, tune in this Saturday at 2 and 4 p.m. when I will be commentating on the Red Ravens, as that pitch was strike 3. We now go to the 9th inning. The Ravens make a good comeback here, 8-7. Red Devils still lead though. But I told you, ladies and gentlemen, anything can happen, and something just happened. Let's see if some more things can happen right after this. After that very good bottom of the 8th inning there from the Red Ravens, the Red Devils still lead though, but only by 1, ladies and gentlemen, 8-7. This game is getting good. The pitch there. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Shoop. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. The dugout was saying, oh, yeah, that was strike 2, but they called the ball 1. The pitch. That's a line drive into into left field. Here comes Roosh. The pitch. That's hit up. That's out number 2. No, out number 1, I should say, yeah. Kean Crawford has came in very good for the Red Ravens here in this pitching. Tried to throw him out there at first, but was called safe. Here comes the pitch. That's it. Into right field. Made the grab for out number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is getting very good here in Walter Johnson Park. I'm literally on the edge of my seat right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very good game here right now. With 2 outs now and the runner on first. Tries to throw him out at first. Not in time. He's safe. Jaggers, the DHs, back in the batter's box. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Two more strikes until we go to the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 on that one. Here comes the 1-1. Make that 1-2. One and 2, the count now on 20. Try to throw him out at first. No go. He's safe. 1-2 still remains the count here. Everyone was cheering for strike 3, but they called ball 2. I will agree it was a good pitch, but it was called ball, and here comes the 2-2. But nope, those are the first. Safe. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, another close pitch, but called ball 3. The most hated count in baseball and softball history, I think, in my opinion. The 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs, and a runner on first. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He got him out. We now go to the bottom of the 9th, where, ladies and gentlemen, something is about to happen here. Either the Ravens will win or they will take the fall to the Red Devils. So I suggest you stick around and find out, because we'll be right back. Ryan Reddy now getting ready to bat here to top it all off in the bottom of the ninth, where the Red Ravens are right behind the Red Devils 8-7 here. I'm Stephen Kyler. Glad you could join us here. Here comes the pitch. Nice hard hit, but foul. On 1 the count now on Ryan Reddy. Here comes the 0-1, the pitch. Nice hit up the gap in between shortstop and third. The 5.5 gap hit. Ryan Reddy is on base with a single. Here comes Harry Smith. But now we're going to have a sub pinch runner for him. Number 41, Jackson Medders. Is that right? Yeah. Jackson Medders. He has 4 stolen bases. But now Harry Smith is in the batter's box. And a runner on first. Here comes the pitch. Shows bunt, and he bunts it good to the pitcher, though. Makes the play for out number 1, but advances the runner in scoring position. Here comes Track Attack. Now, if the Red Ravens only score 1 in the bottom of the ninth, we will go into extra innings. But if they score 2 on this hit, then we will be victorious. Here comes the pitch. Ball 1. Want to know the count here now on Track Attack, with a runner in scoring position on second. Here comes the pitch. It's hit to the first baseman, and it misses his glove. And it's fair. He's running home. And he's safe at home. We've tied it up here, ladies and gentlemen. 8-8 the score. Oh my goodness. Walter Johnson Park is going bananas. And I am especially going bananas because I see my audio sound is all the way up in the yellow. Wow. That's the first time I've ever been that loud. I mean, I ain't called them out to the southeast after all. And that's an RBI single for Track Attack. Here comes Jack Bell. Man, what a stellar hit there from Track Attack as he tried to throw him out at first. Not in time. He's safe. The energy in this ballpark right now is through the roof. Here comes the pitch. In there, strike 1. Jack Bell does have 37 RBIs and 2 home runs. So, we may either, who knows what we'll see from Jack Bell right now. Here comes the 0-1. Good hit up the middle. And it misses the gloves. Schrack's running to third. And that's a great hit from Jack Bell. Track Attack's over there teaming up, like hyping up his teammates over there, slapping the helmet, saying, let's go, let's go. And I agree, let's go. Here comes Mason Holton. Wow. I'm loving this energy right now. Looks like they're going to intentionally walk Mason Holton. And batting now will be Gundelfinger. Man, what a crazy bottom of the 9th inning this has been so far here. The 8th inning, the bottom of the 8th inning I thought was really crazy too. And now, the bottom of the 9th, I think just topped it. And now the bases are loaded for Gundelfinger. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Good swing, though, I should say, from Gundelfinger, but good pitch there as well from the pitcher. Number 8. So I think that's number 8, yeah. That pitch is hit. And will it be fair? No, it'll be foul. 0-2 now the count here on Gundelfinger with 1 out. The bases are loaded. Strike is just 90 feet away from home. Here comes the pitch. Ball 1. Gundelfinger with a count of 1-2 with 1 out and the bases are loaded. Oh my goodness. Here comes the pitch. Outside 2-2. Could you imagine it if you were Gundelfinger and you just hit and like you possibly could have hit a grand slam? Man, that would be amazing. Anyway, here comes the 2-2 pitch to Gundelfinger. That pitch is hit high up, but foul. I will say this, Gundelfinger is making contact. I'm really enjoying this game. 2-2 is still the count here. With 1 out, though. Here comes the pitch. Ball 3. Count is full. This pitch this pitch determines the game. Could be a ball 4. Could be a strike 3. Could be a hit. Who knows? Let's find out here. Here comes the pitch. Strike 3, but he's running. The runner is out at first. Now there's 2 outs here. Here comes Tate Moody. Tate Moody is in the box. Schrack on third. Holton on second. I think Holton is actually on first, and I think Bell is on second. Here comes the pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. Tate Moody with a 1-0 count. 2 outs. Bases are loaded. The pitch. It's dead ball. It's a walk-off. I think it hit him, so that is the ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, what a way to end the day here with the Ravens winning both the first game 9-2 and this game 9-8. I will say the Red Devils here in the second game really came back and really gave the Ravens something to think about here. But then the Red Ravens just wanted it more. So I'm Stephen Kyler here signing off saying thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time. And you'll be seeing me on softball this Saturday. So I suggest you come watch. Take care now.